Hello, guys. Welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. All right, guys. So, I want to talk about this article here regarding Amazon. This is an interesting article. And, you know, we've been hearing a lot about Amazon trying to get into the wireless industry. Just a little while ago, we've got news that Amazon is going to be working with Dish Wireless, to sell Boost mobile plans and other Dish plans on the Amazon platform. There was not really any talk about whether or not there would be any changes to Dish's plans. Only thing we really got is that there's talks of the plans being sold on the Amazon platform, in which would ultimately help Dish tremendously by getting those plans out into the eyes of people that are not aware of Boost Mobile or Dish Wireless. So there's a lot of people that don't really know about the company, never really heard of it, and Amazon will promote it in a much bigger way at probably a much better, easier cost for Boost, which is why they're doing a partnership, right? It makes more sense for Boost to go through Amazon than it does to try to promote the company on its own at this point. It's just too much money and it's not really working. But we have a whole entire new thing now with Amazon. This is above just selling plans on Amazon. So Amazon actually wants to they pretty much want to create their own wireless industry at this point. What they're trying to do is they're trying to work with all the MNO carriers, Verizon, T-Mobile, Dish, and I'm sure AT&T is going to be in there eventually if they're not already. And they want to offer cheap wireless plans or free, pretty much, at this point. So we have some news about it. I'll go ahead and let you know what I know so far. I'll link this article for you in the description below so you guys can read on it, read about it on your own and share it with someone. So Amazon really wants to join the Amazon Prime family, wants you to join the Amazon Prime family and buy all of your stuff from them. To help with this, Amazon is reportedly in talks with Dish, T-Mobile, and Verizon to sell phone plans for free or as little as $10 a month. This is according to Bloomberg, okay, who talked with people who had knowledge of the plans. Reportedly, Amazon is hoping by offering free, very cheap plans, they can build loyalty with their customers, helping Amazon grow and keep customers locked into the Amazon ecosystem. All right, so apparently one of the members of Cord Cutters, which is where this article was from, reached out to an Amazon spokesperson, and the answer they got was exploring. We're always exploring and adding even more benefits for Prime members, pretty much. But we don't have plans to add wireless at this time. So, so I guess this is just speculation at this point. But I mean, it keeps popping up, and I think the issue is even before this, even before Boost, many of you have probably already been seeing articles about Amazon wants to get into the wireless industry. So that is very much true. Even though we're being told by the Amazon spokesperson that they're not really interested in wireless, that's not true. I think they want to be able to offer more answers before they before it's set in stone and before they make a big deal about it. So obviously this information is leaking, it's getting out there, and like I said, until it's set in stone, until deals are made and cash is presented and contracts are signed, they don't want to bite their tongue. Pretty much, they don't want to bite their tongue. They don't want to look foolish when they start advertising something that is not yet available or going to be available because they haven't made an official deal. So I do think that they're very much interested in getting into wireless. Many sources, even before this article came out and even before the partnership with Boost came out, there's been talks about how they want to get into the wireless industry. And if they didn't want to get into the wireless industry and they had no interest in wireless plans, why are they partnering up with Boost, right? They're going to have to help Boost in some way by, letting their algorithm pump up those plans in search. So, no, I definitely believe they want to get into it. I don't know how they'll be able to pull this off. I don't know how it will be cost effective for them, and I don't know what kind of plans they'd be able to offer. for free, or even $10 a month. Obviously, I'm assuming this will somehow go into the Prime membership. So I don't know. I don't know if everyone's Prime membership would go up as a result of this, or maybe there'll be different levels of Prime, Prime memberships, so you can add the mobile if they decide to go ahead and pursue this. But either way, I mean, it's definitely something that I think they're working on. I think they need to keep hush hush now. It's just kind of broke out. People within the company might have leaked it, and that's how it goes. News travels fast. But I definitely think this is in the works. I think it's under the table for now. But I think we'll be hearing more about this. It's just a matter of if they can do it. If everybody wins, like if everyone makes enough profit out of this, then it's a go. It's off to the races once that happens. But we'll just have to wait and see. It's pretty much all we know about it. I mean, there's some other stuff here that we could talk about, but I think it says too, no word yet on if you would need to be an Amazon Prime member to get these cheap plans, but it's very possible. I think it's more than possible, and I think it's more than likely gonna somehow be tied into the Prime plans. But I don't know if there'll be different levels, is what I'm thinking. Because that'd be foolish to charge additional, say, $5 a month for Prime for membership for phone plans that maybe somebody doesn't want. Some people just have Prime because they need it, right? They just want their packages. They buy everything on there. Maybe you live really far from stores, and you don't care about any of the other stuff, Amazon Music, none of that. You just want your packages because you need to get your packages delivered, and you can't travel, and it's just too much for you. So you pay the Prime membership, you shop, you do all your shopping on Amazon. You don't care about some of these other things. So we'll see how it plays out. I think it's definitely a smart move. It'd be interesting to see how it works. People argue whether or not they want Amazon having their information. Well, I mean, at this point, I think it's pretty safe to say none of these carriers can really be trusted. So what's the difference anyway? When it comes to that point, when we look at it that way, service is service, right? But as far as like information, I mean, none of them can really be trusted. We just have to be careful, right? That's how it is. So yeah, it's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff because it's crazy that even Amazon is trying to get into the wireless industry. They're feeling the heat. They're feeling the heat. It's very competitive. Sales are dropping a little bit, so they need to stay relevant. They're thinking of ways to keep people locked in, as this article says. So we'll see. It could be good though. We'll just have to wait and see. I'll leave it there. I want to thank you guys for dropping in, stopping by and watching. Much appreciated. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.